Epiphany. Steve.
This is really getting me going.
I don't know how I feel about that one, dude. This is Taylor Swift's new album.
She's still kicking it. She's still pushing out albums.
She is still kicking it.
What's this album called?
Folklore.
Came out yesterday?
Yesterday, dude, at midnight. I guess today at midnight.
This morning.
Anyways, go listen to that.
Spend an hour and 20 minutes soaking Taylor Swift in your brain. If you don't like her, you will like her.
It's New Music Friday. Go to Spotify, the New Music Friday playlist. That's the best one.
Isn't it fantastic?
It is fantastic.
Fantastic. No, that's vindictive.
You know what else is fantastic?
What is?
Fantastic Fridays, baby.
No way, dude.
We're back at it. Took a week off for a little weekend vacation.
Yeah, what'd you do, man? Where'd you go?
Dude, I went out to Michigan.
Oh,
had a heck of a time.
You know what a funny thing is about that?
What's the funny thing about
is you see in Ohio, Michigan has all these billboards that says Pure Michigan, wanting to come and visit. Now looking at a billboard, because I'll show you one if you haven't seen one, but looking and feeling the invite of Michigan, how's your experience? Tell us the real deal. Like boots on the ground.
What state is more inviting?
Well, no, just like how was it?
Based
on, I feel like their marketing really portrays it's the next California, maybe.
I mean,
did you feel inspired?
Michigan is inspiring. I love it.
Yeah.
I think they have some of the best sunsets.
Whoa.
In Ohio.
Now, okay, what parts of Michigan did you go to?
We went to the UP. So
okay.
If you've ever been to Sleeping
way
Bear
north,
Dunes,
right?
Way north up there.
Okay.
But you gotta go to Sleeping Bear Dunes. That is a heck of a time. It's a hike. It'll wear you out. You gotta be strong.
What if you're weak? You won't have a fun time?
Yeah, it'll be tough, man. It'll be tough.
Is there a chance of dehydration and dying out in the dunes?
Dude, 100%.
100%.
Yeah,
is it a mile or is it a couple miles?
Probably like a mile, 1.5 to 2 miles.
Man, you can,
in sand, so you're sinking.
Definitely bring a Camelback. Get hydrated.
Yeah, exactly.
Do some lunges maybe a week prior. Supersets. Do 1,000 reps a week.
1,000. I was thinking 2,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways,
dude.
Sunsets
were amazing. Lake Michigan is fantastic.
Got it.
Michigan is just a beautiful, beautiful state. I love it. They suck at football, but we won't hold that against them.
I knew you were gonna bring it up, but come on, man.
Oh yeah.
It's what it is, I guess, man.
It is what it is. But yeah, Michigan was fun, man. Went up there for a weekend camping trip, although we stayed the first night and the second day it rained.
Ooh.
So we
camped in the tent? Like
in a hammock.
Shit. And it rained?
Well, it didn't rain on us until that morning.
Oh, okay. So it started getting you.
So it was a 2-mile hike into our campsite. Ooh. So we had to hike back, and the mosquitoes are really bad out there. We were just getting eaten up. It was not ideal. But, I mean, it was fun. Had fun at Lake Michigan. Went swimming.
Okay. Nice. Was it like Michigan Clean? Was it pretty?
Oh, my second favorite lake,
Really?
followed by Lake Lake Tahoe.
Lake Tahoe.
Yeah,
Never been to Lake Tahoe.
beautiful, man.
You get out there. But anyways, Michigan, go visit Michigan, the dunes, north. It's a good time. Zeke recommends it.
It's a great time. You gotta.
No, we're talking about real estate.
Oh
Right?
yeah,
Like that,
talk about
like
real
the
estate.
house in which you like live. You live in it, right?
Live in it. Oh yeah.
It's like
real
it's like a human hamster cage,
Okay.
but you're in it.
All right, that's a good way.
It's like scale it up.
And you can have your buddies stay there, but you charge them to stay there,
Yes.
and you pocket some.
It's
money.
like you charge them to be in your presence.
I don't know if that's how it goes.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right.
All right, so we're talking about the different kinds of investing you can do today. Is that
Okay,
right?
Zeke. So fire off all the types of ways you know and feel that are profitable or interesting ways to invest in real estate today.
Yeah. So there's tons of different ways to get into real estate. We'll go over some of the real estate investing models, but there's also just some like different things you can do to just get into real estate. So some of the most common investment strategies are flips. I mean, almost everyone knows what a flip is. Buy a house, fix up, flip it. There's buy and holds. That's when you just buy a property and rent it out and hold it. Pretty self-explanatory. There's what is called a house hack. A house hack is when you either buy a single family, multi-family, what have you. You live in one of the rooms or one of the units and you rent out the other ones. That's one of the easiest ways to get into real estate. For a lot of people, it varies. There is what's called a BRRRR. This is kind of like a bigger pockets term. If you're not familiar with bigger pockets, look it up. Great podcast, great website, great community. But a BRRRR is a buy, rehab, refinance, repeat.
No. Buy, rehab, rent. Wait, buy, rehab, refi, rent, repeat.
It's BRRRR, B-R-R-R.
R.
It's one of the two. I noticed the first.
I know rent's in there, right? Isn't it? Because you refinance and you're not reselling, so you're renting it, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Am I wrong?
I don't know, dude.
I'm not the expert.
We will look it up.
Dude, look it up real quick. Google it. What's Jugal? Maybe let the FBI or whoever's
All right.
squat.
Here's Google right here.
What's it say?
It says, you might be right. The BRRRR method means buy, rehab, rent,
4
refinance,
R's,
repeat.
baby.
Oh, you got me, dude.
Dude.
Alright.
I got you,
I hear
dude.
you, I hear you.
One for Dev.
One for Deb, Zeke, 0. So, all
Well,
right.
Zeke, it's alright. You start at 1.
So we got BRRRR, buy and hold, flip, house hack.
Wholesale.
Wholesale's another one. Wholesale is more of a way to get into real estate and kind of work with real estate without actually purchasing.
Right.
Um,
Any properties.
exactly. So should we go over each
So
one?
let's do this. Let's go over the methods in which someone would start first and then scale. Does that make sense?
Says this is like an everyday Joe.
Yeah, like this is someone starting, but this is like how and what they started doing. Like say for instance, this is just one circumstance, but you know, I don't have a whole bunch of capital, no investors because I haven't done any deals yet, and I'm looking to get my feet wet and you know have some grow my cash reserves so I can invest heavily in real estate.
Yeah.
In 2 to 5 years. So I get some wholesaling deals. I, flip some wholesale deals, get, 2 5 grand in 2 months, save up.
What's a wholesale deal, Devin?
So wholesale deal is where you find, you might have to help me with this. You find a property.
Yes. So pretty much you just find an off-market property.
Off market.
You put it in contract at a good price.
So what I guess what would that process look like? Put it in contract. How would you go from?
So there's a lot of ways you can do this wrong. So I would do a lot of research on this before you do it. A lot of wholesalers don't know what they're doing.
That's very
They
helpful.
have
A lot of ways to do this wrong.
Yeah, I mean,
there's a lot of ways.
you gotta
to do
do
everything wrong.
your research. But anyways, you find a property not on market. That's just don't assign an on market property. You gotta find an off market property. Get it in contract. Have your contingencies in case you can't find a buyer so you can back out. But pretty much what you're doing is you're assigning that contract for a price. Say you find a really good deal at $100,000, but it's worth $140.
Mm-hmm.
You put it in contract at 100 grand, and then you find a buyer who wants to pay 115. You assign that contract to them, and pocket that $15,000.
After they buy it.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who think that's like the get rich quick way to do things, and for some people it is, but it's also a lot of hard work, and
we're back at it. Video cut off because I had too much stuff in my
too many goodies in the memo card.
too many goodies in the memo card.
Anyways, wholesaling. So that's wholesaling, guys. That's a good way to get started.
What about a half sale?
A hack sale?
Half sale.
Half sale.
Like Whole Foods wholesale?
Oh. I'm like, wait, is this actually a thing? I'm trying to think. What's a half sale? He's just being goofy.
Being an idiot.
So, we're going to tell you the easiest way for just the regular person to get into real estate investing, and that is what is known as a house hack. What a house hack is, we've explained this.
Like computers.
Like a what?
Like hacking?
Yeah, you just hack your way into a house. Now, a house hack. You buy a house as a primary residence.
So what kind of loan do you get for that?
You get a conventional loan, and the bank I work with actually just lowered their down payment to 3.5%.
Now, what are steps to get pre-approved?
Steps to getting pre-approved: talk to a lender as soon as possible. Apply. Don't be scared to apply unless your credit's like in the dumps. Most of the time, lenders, especially in the market like today, they're gonna want to work with you. The rates are freaking awesome right now. So you need to apply.
Awesome rates.
ASAP. So just talk to the lender. If you don't know one, talk to me. Talk to Devin. We know good lenders. I work with a phenomenal lender.
What's his name? Mike?
Well,
Who? Chris?
Mike's good. Mike's okay.
No. Who's the guy you said?
Chris
is the guy.
Wharton. I love. He is fantastic.
Chris
He's
is the guy.
He's geared more towards investment property, so 25% down. But Mike's my guy for the 3.5% down conventional. So that's what I just used for a property I just purchased. 3.5% down. That's nothing. That's like,
It's like gumballs.
yeah,
Lollipops.
It's you can get a $250,000 house for
10 grand?
10 grand
The 10
down,
grand?
and then
Yeah.
probably 13K with closing costs.
Okay.
$13,000.
And you have a house,
$13,000.
and then your mortgage is roughly what around that price range, depending on where you live, is around 900, 800, maybe.
Yeah, depending on taxes and insurance. Well, yeah, the mortgage.
You're maybe from
With
800
escrow.
to 1200, and then say the duplex, and what he's gonna get to. There's money to be made.
Live in that one side of the duplex. Rent the other side out.
Well, you're trying to tell me I can live for free?
That's dang straight, son.
Like no strings attached.
You can live for free.
That is incredible. Sign me
I
up.
know.
Sign me up.
You can actually live for free. And whoa, what do you do with all that extra
Wait, like
money?
so the fridge is stocked with food every week, free.
Okay, your mortgage is paid. All right, you're saving.
No food.
This is if you get a good deal. Most people like me, I got in a really good neighborhood, so I still.
Where you at? Where you at? Zeke? Where you at? Tell people where you're at.
I think I have to pay $300, maybe $400
For a year.
a
Or how
month,
a
and
month?
that's split between.
Is that taxes or what is that?
Oh, that's taxes, insurance, and mortgage.
Wait, what? $300 a month. Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
That's your mortgage payment and everything.
That's everything.
Get out. That's not real. Is that real?
That's real, and that's split between 3 people. Cause I'm living with my brothers. I'm paying $100 a month to live by Franklin Park, the nicest neighborhood. Well, not the nicest.
One of the nicest.
It's not Shore North, but it's like my favorite Victorian house. You guys know, Old Town East. I'm paying $100 a month. Plus, I'm owning that thing.
Your name's in it.
A freaking name.
Dude, what if it burns?
I'm not paying anybody.
What if it burns down?
Insurance, dude.
Nice. Let's get that, baby.
And you just get a payout.
So house hack is where it's at. And you can do a house hack with a single family too. It's just, if you're married, you're gonna get engaged, it's kind of weird to have roommates in a single family house. And so you kind of want to get out of Dodge and maybe do a duplex deal where you buy it, you live on one side, rent the other side, and that other side should, or if not, will break you even per month, so you'll live for free, or maybe pay $100 a month.
And that's another thing you can do if you're, single or even engaged and you want to live with other people.
Yeah.
Rent those rooms out in your duplex. So rent the other unit out. This is what one of my clients is doing now. He got a place in campus, closer to campus. He has one side rented out, which covers the majority of his mortgage. And then he's renting 2 out of the 3 rooms out, and he's actually going to be making money
Nice.
and living for free.
Nice. So at the end of the day, the money you make from that, you do get free groceries. They're just not delivered in your fridge every morning.
You could get them delivered.
That's true. Kroger delivery. What's Giant Eagle delivery?
DoorDash, is it?
Curbside delivery. Well, do they still do that? Do they
I
still
don't know,
do
dude.
curbside deliveries?
I don't know. I just go to the store.
I know Amazon. My buddy uses Amazon to buy his groceries, and it's funny because I'm like, dude, you'll never see in my checkout an Amazon toothpaste. I just never buy toothpaste on Amazon. But I mean, I know people do because there's certain brands that people want or need.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's something about going to the store and like taking my little hand and grabbing it. You know what I mean?
It's nice to be out and about,
Yeah. So
See,
yeah, wear your mask. Wear this thing.
yeah,
Okay.
okay. But house hacking, guys. It's the
House
easiest
hack.
way to get started. You can talk to me. I can get you a great deal. You could,
He's a machine. How many deals have you done this past 2 months for other clients? Zeke's your guy. I don't know where you've been
12.
searching. 12?
yeah.
Wow. This is your guy, 12. He's just starting. He's a little sprouter. You're not a sprouter, you're a grown man.
I'm a grown man.
He's a grown man.
No, but seriously, guys, house hacking's the way to go.
The way to do it.
You're
okay?
gonna, you might, depending on the neighborhood you get into, you might still have to pay some on your mortgage, but I can guarantee you it's gonna be cheaper than where you're at now, unless you're in mom and dad's basement, which is fine. Don't have anything against that. That's a great
save
way
money.
to live free.
Live free.
But eventually, you gotta get your own place, and house hacking's the way to do it. And in a market like today, 3.5% down on your payment.
Make it happen.
You come to me with 15, 20 grand, we can hook you up, we can get you pre-approved. And that's the way to get started in real estate. And from there, you can start saving the money that you're saving on your mortgage and just reinvest that on investment properties.
In the methods we spoke about. So flip, or you can still do the Burr method. Flipping
Buy and hold,
Chip and Joanna Gaines type deal where you obviously just renovate and sell for profit.
Yeah. The caveat with the owner occupied loan is you technically have to live there for a year.
Whoa, what's the bunny ears for? Technically. Now, can someone go to prison if they did? Can you get in federal trouble?
The owner occupant police are out there, man. They're watching.
Are they gonna get you, dude?
No, that's not. You're just not gonna be able to get another owner occupant loan. At least I haven't found a way to.
You have to stay there a year. Is that what you're saying?
Correct. You're not gonna be able to get another low down payment loan until you've been at your current resident for at least a year.
Yep. And then if you stay there 2 years and you want to resale because you see 2 deals instead of 1 deal and you want to use that money from that 1 deal, in 2 years you can negate capital gains tax.
Capital gains for owner occupant. For non-owner occupants, it's 1 year. So if you buy an investment property 1 year, but for an owner occupant, correct, 2 years.
Yeah, you're like, oh, this is a sweet deal, and you want to bounce with more cash in 2 years, baby.
Do it. Or refinance. Cash out refinance.
Is home equity line of credit? Is that what it is?
That's a HELOC, so that's a little different than a cash out refinance.
HELOC and it sounds like a heel hook or heel lock, like rock climbing.
Oh yeah,
butcher.
Oh yeah, heel lock, dude. Good move. I've been climbing a lot. I'm actually taking a lead climbing class.
Get out, dude. We need to hit the crag.
Dude,
what are we doing here? Why are we making videos? Why don't we just go climb?
Let's go climb. Professionally. No, dude, I would fail. But
anyways, you said a HELOC or whatever?
Yeah, HELOC's the way. I mean, that's just if you're ready to cash out and buy more, which,
refinance.
Don't over leverage, but it's, that's the best way to.
Now, Zeke, I have heard of refis taking up to 6 to 8 months.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So I think so you have to own your property for 6 months before a bank's going to allow you to refi.
Well, these are properties that people have owned for a year or 2.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm. And they've tried to refi, and it's taken the banks 6 to 8 months.
That's ridiculous. It will take my guy a month, tops.
But it's also, so I think that situation that I'm referring to is in regards to a banking system that this banker was perpetually asking for more information instead of asking the lump sum of paperwork or information up front so that client or person could get all that stuff to them. So I think that's honestly what took so long, because whoever was running the show, I think maybe just didn't know what was going on.
Gotcha.
Anyway. Which happens because also, like, with me, it's, I'm, people are people, things happen, but like with me, my business account had funds in it and it didn't get released even a couple days after. It's been 12 days and I just got my money yesterday released. And so there's a lot of things that we're telling you that like are processes and things that you can like shoot towards, but also like there's always human error, there's always hiccups, there's always things that come up, and that can be like we said, as small as your lender not knowing what's going on, your banker not like being on board, your realtor just being new and just being excited about his first deal and just squandering the quality of the property. Mm-hmm. and even trying to encourage you to bypass inspection on a house which is somewhat dangerous. But if it's a deal in which you bring your contractor in and he verifies that these things are good, then you know, and you just, you know, don't screw inspection, but like you just bypass it.
Yeah.
But anyways, so
You gotta have the right team, man. The right team is gonna
The right
get you where you
team.
need to be. You know, there's a lot of great people out there having your team. There's a lot of people that could pretty easily mess up your deal. So just be aware of that. But
and that's just the risk you take, you know. It's their assets, but at the same time, it's a growing but fluctuant. It's flex. I mean, it's always flux.
yeah.
You know, there's, you know, things that, and that's why like Zeke said earlier, having somewhat contingencies on certain things can actually, you know, give you leverage, you know, for the property itself, so you can back out or you're not stuck to it, and you know, so you're not in over your head saying, you know, contingency on inspection, and if the inspection passes and everything's good to go and kosher. But if you bypass inspection and you find out you need to replace the whole floor joist in the first floor, it's about 10 grand or 15 grand to do that. I mean, you might as well just demo a house for 15 grand and build a new one.
A lot of donuts.
A lot of donuts. A lot of what are the donut balls?
Tidbits.
Tidbits. A lot of tidbits.
Yeah.
We need to get back on that.
Yeah, for real. Get on that tidbit game.
Tidbit game. Tidbits next week.
Anyways, what do we talk about next week?
Wait, did we hit everything? So we hit wholesale, we hit house hack, we hit burr, we hit flip. Flip is just buy, make sure the numbers work, you resale. And what else was there?
A buy and hold, which is practically just your regular investment property. You're looking at probably
It's like a rental, regular rental.
just a regular rental.
You don't refi, right?
I mean, yeah.
You can.
You
but
can.
don't have
That's
to.
more like on the. Yeah, you're right. That's more of like a burr strategy. But a buy and hold is more just like, hey, the numbers work great on this. I'm putting 25% down on an investment property. You hold that for X amount of years, whatever your strategy calls for, and those are the main investment strategies. Like I said, there's a lot of different strategies, but those are the main ones. House hacking is the way to get started. So even if you're just curious about it, reach out. You know, that's going to be a good way to get started.
Yeah, talk to somebody who's either done it or is looking to do it and has done a considerable amount of research, because there are right and wrong deals in regards to a house hack. And also, you don't want to get yourself in a situation, because think about it, it's a 1 to 2 year commitment of you living in this place. And if you're house hacking a single family and you have roommates for that year, just think that through. Who's, you want people in there, but like, who are the people you want in there? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You don't want just anybody,
I'm living with some family. Like, I'm having my brother stay, which I'm fine with. But yeah, just, if, you're gonna have roommates, make sure you think it through. Multifamily, single family, which one's best for you? You don't even have to, that's just a house hack. You can just, really any property you buy is gonna be investment, because Columbus is an appreciating market. Historically, the numbers have only went up, as in resell, as in, what the property is worth. So really any property you buy is going to be investment, unless it's just a crappy deal.
Right.
Which there are crappy deals out there.
Now, Zeke, with the election coming up in November, what would you encourage? What's an encouragement to the people in a market that might flex during the election? What would you? I mean, what's your first thought when I say that like there's potential for the market to shift?
Yeah.
Come November.
Yeah. So pretty much what I would suggest is buy on the cash flow. If your property is cash flowing positive, or will cash flow, you're likely not gonna cash flow when you do a house hack. That's just the way they work, since your one unit's gonna be taken up by you. But buy a cash flowing asset. That way, if the market does happen to shift for some reason, which who knows, the market's at a good high right now, it's doing great. But if it does take a downturn or shift or whatever, you'll have that cash flow.
Yep.
And eventually property values are just going to go back up historically. Same with the stocks. Historically, they'll just, go back up. So buying the cash flow and you'll be fine. You'll do great. That's what I do. I'm still buying right now. I don't give a crap. I mean, as long as the property cash flows, you're always going to have an excuse not to get into real estate.
Might lose everything come November.
No, I won't.
You won't.
But maybe, I don't know, maybe a tornado will.
A tornado might, and then you just claim insurance and build new.
Boom, baby.
There it is. But another note tidbit is during a market depreciation, I learned this from a good friend of mine up where I grew up. He has 5 assets that bring in about $5 to $6 grand a month for him and his partner. And he was telling me that the second year of their business, their investment business in real estate, they brought all their equity of their properties, their mortgages, down to I think it was 70%, because they were preparing in case a market dip, because you don't want to pay the same on your mortgage when rents are lower, because you gotta discount the rents because you won't have people living there if you don't.
Which brings me to another tidbit is maybe we'll talk about that next time.
All right.
Maybe we'll leave them on a cliffhanger.
Let's do it. Let's do that.
Just what kind of markets to look at in a market that might fluctuate. Different. Are you looking at like?
Wait, are you cliffhanging right now?
I'm cliffhanging.
Are you telling?
I'm just giving a sneak peek.
Are you letting them peek in?
Huh?
Are you gonna let them peek in?
Peek in?
Yeah. Peek in.
No.
Look at it.
They don't do a peek in.
They don't.
Anyways, we'll just talk about what kind of markets to go after. So that's it, guys. That's Fantastic Friday.
Gerbil market, baby.
The Columbus is a competitive market. If you get a property, chances are very high it's going to appreciate. So don't be scared. Do not be scared. It's not bad at all. Your first property.
Not afraid.
It's the scariest.
Take a stand. Everybody, take my hand.
Come on.
How's it going? I don't know. But also, did we happen to look up any update on Flavortown?
I have not. I don't know. I don't know
the status on that. So maybe it might happen. I don't know. Play it. Do it. There we go. All right. So we are out of here for Fantastic Friday. Hope you have a great day.
Have a great day.
And yes. Ponder it, think about it, ask questions to people that are in your circle or people that you know on social media or whatever. Network, reach out, it's something not for everyone, but it's an option to grow passive income and also cash reserves for your family, for donating or just furthering your reach as far as giving to different organizations globally. So I've seen it work in a positive way, and this is why we are encouraging it more so than not. And so we want you guys to be a part, and we want you to learn and be educated and move forward with education or back down with education on this subject, because it's worth it. I mean, I think just learning more about it is what it's all about. So
yeah.
We'll see you on the next one.
Next Friday, baby. Don't be afraid.
Be there, be square.
I am the winner.